Gotta go. Gonna be late. Gonna be late. This is a joke, right? This is a joke. I swear to Christ. It sounded like I needed to go anywhere. Okay, I didn't need to go anywhere at all. Okay, so let's get into the video. Today we're gonna be talking about elevators. If you can tell from the little intro, we'll start off with. I'm just gonna run through them, show you what I'm gonna be showing off. Like, these are all pretty simple. Most of these elevators are rather similar. It's just each elevator has something a little bit different. This one's your classical go up and down elevator, and here's a little sliding elevator that goes back and forth after you jump off it. It's a bit glitchy, and here's just a little up and forward elevator. Nothing too special, and the buttons also disappear. This is gonna be really simple. I think the most complex one is probably the one that goes back and forth automatically if you step on it. The second one. Yeah, nothing too special. So these ones are pretty simple. They're just sending a message on the channel. The alpha channel is what's going to be making the elevator go up, and the bravo channel is what's going to be making the elevator go down. And so you see, it's not something too special. You just want to make sure you have each on each side, with the top part, having each part. And you might want to color code the buttons so that way people know which one brings them up or down, or just have them like I do. So here's the actual elevator pad. You can make a car if you wanted to, so it's more realistic, but I prefer it like this because it tends, for the most part, to use up less resources, and it still looks somewhat nice. You can add sliding doors and everything. Again, all it is the alpha is making it go up 60 units in 6 seconds, I think. And then the bravo is making it go down 60 units in 6 seconds. This is the most basic elevator you can make. Nothing too special. You make it go a little bit faster if you want, but if you make it go too fast, it might start glitching out, or you might not be able to jump off when you're going down. So this next one is pretty simple. All it does, like the other elevator, except it activates a different way, and that's just if you step on it, if you enter the boundary, it goes forward. And then when you hop off of it, of course, it heads back, and it also doesn't mess up if you step on and off of it rapidly. You do this by just having it to where it only repeats every set, so often. A good measure for that is to see how long it takes for it to go back and forth. Like, this takes 10 seconds. Put it on that at minimum. And also, you might want to have it maybe 2 to 5 seconds longer than that, so that way it doesn't mess up if somebody doesn't get off soon enough, stuff like that. Scripting here is pretty simple. You just have to have an enter exit. That's pretty much the alpha and bravo message of the last thing. Make sure it's all the same, everything including the time and how far it goes, and you should be good. It does glitch out though, and at the end of the video I'll show you how it does, see if you can fix it. So here's the next elevator, and all it is just a diagonal elevator that only one side can use at a time. Pretty simple again. So this is pretty simple, just like the other ones, except the buttons disappear and can only be used on one side, and also the ratio in which you need it. And it should go twice as long as it goes high if you want to have a nice 45-degree angle, which I'd imagine most people would want. And of course, whenever it receives delta, it's just going to be the exact same thing except opposite. So that's about it for the actual plate. Let's get on to the button. And here's the buttons. If you wanted to, it's pretty simple. You're just sending a message, and then you're also despawning whenever somebody presses a button and sending another message. Charlie is what makes that plate move, and then Zulu is what's making the actual buttons respawn and despawn. And you can see this one respawns whenever Yankee is sent. And make sure you have it on force, so if somebody's standing where the button is, it actually does spawn in. And here's the other button. Again, it's pretty much the same thing, except it's sending out Zulu Oh no, it's sending out Yankee and it spawns on Zulu. My bad. So here's a glitch, and after looking at it just from the video, I think the problem was that the boundary wasn't big enough. And you'll see that here in a second, where I go in and then go right back out. And I was a bit confused that I was still on the block. So just make sure the boundary is bigger than what you think you need it to be. And also maybe you make this into a buggy instead of just a little sliding plate. Anyway, I think that's all for the video today. There's nothing much else. This was a simple tutorial. I might do a more advanced elevators. I don't think you can get much more advanced though. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Whatever. See you.